This is TechCrunch. The Justice Department sues Uber for allegedly discriminating against people with disabilities. I'm Imran Sheikh, and your Friday Daily Crunch featuring 3 big tech headlines starts right now. Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav has stated that HBO Max will become more expensive, while also making it harder to share passwords, as first reported by The Hollywood Reporter. Zaslav spoke about the future of the streaming service at the Goldman Sachs Communicopia and Technology Conference. The fact that this is quality, and that's true across our company, motion picture, TV production, and streaming quality, we all think that gives us a chance to raise price, he said. We think we're way underpriced. Zaslav also said that the streaming service's crackdown on passwords will be coming in the future. We haven't been pushing on the password sharing and the economics yet, he said. People are really starting to love HBO Max. That's the key. We want them to fall in love with our content, with our series, with the differentiated offering outside of the U.S. It's all tricky with the password sharing. We're going to begin to push on that. Currently, a basic with ads plan costs $9.99 per month, a standard plan costs $16.99 per month, and a premium plan costs $20.99 per month. Google Tables, a work tracking tool and competitor to the popular spreadsheet database hybrid Airtable, is shutting down. In an email sent to Tables users this week, Google said the app will not be supported after December 16, 2025, and advised that users export or migrate their data to either Google Sheets or AppSheet instead, depending on their needs. Launched in 2020, Tables focused on making project tracking more efficient with automation. It was one of the many projects to emerge from Google's in-house app incubator, Area 120, which at the time was devoted to cranking out a number of experimental projects. Some of these projects later graduated to become a part of Google's core offerings across cloud, search, shopping, and more. Tables was one of those early successes. Google said in 2021 that the service was moving from a beta test to become an official Google Cloud product. At the time, the company said it saw Tables as a potential solution for a variety of use cases, including project management, IT operations, customer service tracking, CRM, recruiting, product development, and more. The app was created by Google employee Tim Gleason, who had spent over a decade at the company. Gleason later moved on to become a tech lead manager for Notebook LM before announcing that he would retire beginning September 2024. The U.S. Justice Department has filed a lawsuit against Uber, accusing the ride-hailing company of violating federal law by discriminating against people with physical disabilities. In particular, the Department of Justice's Civil Rights Division claims that the company and its drivers routinely refuse to serve individuals with disabilities, including individuals who travel with service animals or who use stowable wheelchairs. Uber is also accused of charging extra fees on riders who need special accommodations, including cancellation fees when service is denied. These actions, and others listed in the complaint, violate the Americans with Disabilities Act, according to the Department of Justice. Despite the importance of its services to people with disabilities, Uber denies people with disabilities full and equal enjoyment of its services in several critical ways, lawyers for the Department of Justice wrote. Uber also refuses to reasonably modify its policies, practices, or procedures where necessary to avoid discriminating against riders with disabilities. This has caused significant economic, emotional, and physical harm to individuals with disabilities, the Department of Justice argues. Uber, in a statement, said it fundamentally disagrees with the Department of Justice's allegations and said it has a clear zero-tolerance policy for confirmed service denials. Uber has long faced accusations that its services are discriminatory toward people with physical disabilities. The Department of Justice sued the company in 2021 for overcharging those passengers. The company ultimately reached a settlement with the Department of Justice in 2022, where it paid out millions of dollars to more than 65,000 affected users. Uber has also been hit with a number of personal lawsuits from passengers who've alleged similar discrimination and faced public protests. And now to the latest in startup business news, all in about 1 minute with our friend, producer Dennis.
Thank you, Imran. And Grammy Award-winning musician, composer, and producer Wyclef Jean says the music industry is broken, which is why he's now involved with the startup OpenWave, that's looking to give the power back to the artists. Through the OpenWave app, launched over the summer, artists can now drop new music and exclusives, connect directly with fans, sell merch, host concerts, pop-ups, and listening parties, and more. Later, the startup plans to offer more assistance to artists using AI tools. And with Andurill's help, Australia has done what the US Navy has struggled to accomplish: transition an extra-large undersea drone from whiteboard to under contract in just 3 years. Andurill announced on Tuesday that a fleet of its XL uncrewed undersea vehicle, Ghost Shark, will begin operations in Australian waters next year under a massive $1.1 billion contract. And that'll do it for me. Imran, back to you.
And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Aisha Malik, Sarah Perez, Sean O'Kane, and more beautiful, lovely TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here tomorrow, same tech time, same Crunch channel. And until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.